Casio PT80, a classic keyboard. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, but I'll just excuse me, jump into it, and we'll see. Oh, goodness, I forgot to turn those off before I started. Thank you for the burp, Wheelie Husky. Let's see here. There we go. Now things should be disabled. That people won't be disturbed by burps and barks and similar during the performances. Let's see here. Want me to test? Sure, Urban. The channel point should just be disabled. Should be impossible to activate them. Notification should probably be off. We'll find out when something notifiable happens. Yeah, so I think this song is called With You. One of my oldest songs, I think. So it's a classic. Our love is like erotic fiction, where the pool boy cleans the pool and then just leaves. Our love is like a Hollywood film, so much wasted time and money which could have been better spent. Our love is like a postmodernist novel. It starts so fine, then breaks down into an incoherent mess. Our love is like a CD you bought at a garage sale, and when you come home you find out that the disc is some promotional single for a song that you hate. Our love is like this song. It won't go anywhere. This song is like our love. It won't go anywhere. It won't go anywhere at all. Now you're coming back like some sort of bad disease, long since eradicated, but now making its reprise. And I know, but I still go along with you, with you. Yeah, that was song number 1, probably called With You. Hopefully everything sounded okay. Of course, the audio levels will vary a bit depending on the songs, depending on my voice on different songs, all of those things. But hopefully everything sounded okay. I will take a brief tea break here. Did I? Yeah, I did unpause everything, so now it should work again if anyone wants to spam anything. Sounding great, I thought. Well, thank you, asterisk, blush, asterisk. That's good to hear. Let's see, what is next on the list of things? Let's see, next song. I think the next song might be a bit trickier. One I just did is fairly easy to perform. This one is more and more complicated. Did you move Discord servers? I don't think so. Is the link not working? You can also try typing exclamation point Discord and you should get the link. And at least it has worked previously. So hopefully it will work again. Let's see here. So I need tempo up 1. Need piano, a real live piano. Da da dum ba dum bum bum. A different Discord, that's yours? Curious. Okay, then I'm confused. Mine is called Club Pina Colada. Club Pina Colada should be the Discord name. Yeah, so as some know, I've studied philosophy. Have both the bachelor's and the master's degree in philosophy, and something I noticed while studying, and also noticed in popular media, is that a lot of people who quote Friedrich Nietzsche, a lot of people who are into the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche are not very nice people, often evil people. That's my impression. So you should steer clear of anyone quoting Friedrich Nietzsche. And the next song is called "Only the Wicked Quote Friedrich Nietzsche," and it's more or less what it's about. More particularly, yeah, now we are starting. More or less about steering clear of anyone you might have fond feelings for who quotes Nietzsche. And good evening, Yogi. Hope you're doing well. There's a Discord called Baxter's Miller. That's probably a different one than my Discord. You'll find a link below, and also if you want to type exclamation point Discord, then you should find it. Okay, I'll silence everything, or just the redeems, and I'll give myself some cool reverb again. Let's see here. Okay, let's give this one a try. We're upping the difficulty level now. Let he who casts the first stone be the one who has to clean up the mess, in an effort to discourage those dumb enough to confess. Sometimes thoughts are best left unsaid, sometimes feelings are best put to bed. If the object of your infatuation has a certain fascination for dead philosophers, it may be tempting to throw off the shackles of slave morality, rising up against convention, breaking free of mediocrity. But the will to power is overrated. It can't give you happiness. Oops, mister. And if you approach her, you will forever be under duress. From the sway of her hips to the gleam of her lips, from the pin in her hair to the ring in her ear, from the look in her eyes to the sweet little lies, from the shoes on her feet to the dirt underneath, from the sweat on her brow when she's on the prowl as she walks down the hall. I want to let you know that the girl who quotes Nietzsche might not be the way to go, to go, to go. But the time never seems, but the time never seems, but the time never seems right. But the time never seems, but the time never seems, but the time never seems right. There we go. Hopefully audio is still okay. Let me see here what we are talking about in the chat. How I am? I'm doing pretty okay. Doing pretty okay. Thank you, Yogi. Actually has your picture in the server icon? I'm confused. I'm confused. I'll have to give that a look later then. Maybe it's some sort of some bots making fake Discord servers based on Twitch accounts. Maybe that's a thing. I think that I had an issue with my Discord link at some point too. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it works. That was a very fun music piece. Miles, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hopefully audio levels are still fine. I'll keep asking about it, probably to every song. Hopefully there were no Nietzsche fans among any viewers at the moment who were offended. And I messed up at least one time in the tune when I had to scroll down on the lyrics. Lyrics are too long. Need to shorten them so I don't have to scroll and mess up. Let's see, what's the next one? Oh, next one is 10 Days in Sweden. Another classic. Another classic. I will inform if the audio is missed. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, but I'll probably still ask a few times since I'm, yeah, just to be safe. Yeah, the next song is called 10 Days in Sweden. I wrote it a bit before going on a longer trip to Sweden. And I guess it's a good what you call it, sample, a good example of how a song is both can be autobiographical but also not at the same time. How you, or at least me as a songwriter, probably a lot of other songwriters do as well, mixing in things based on real life, but on the whole it's not really autobiographical, since it's about a person going to Sweden, wanting to sort of restart their life, wanting to get away from everything, which when I was going to Sweden wasn't quite my mission, but I was going to Sweden, and I was also reading some werewolf fiction at the time, which is referenced in the song. So mixing in some real life stuff, but on the whole, not really about me. Well, let's see. I need to pause things again here. Can chat play the Casio remotely? No, gets too complicated. I know there are some music stuff that can be done like that, but yeah, that would get too complicated and messy. But maybe in 10 years time, Influenced by true events. Is there a sequel, 20 Days in Finland? maybe that can be a potential sequel in the future. Yeah. Let us turn on the reverb again. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I think I got it right. Oh, now the person that used to live in Sweden lives in Germany as well. I went through my list of things left to do before I was ready to start life anew. Scores to be settled and favors revoked. Bridges to be mended with those I provoked. With iron resolve and solid credentials, I packed my bags full of all the essentials, like semi-erotic werewolf fiction, lacking refinement in its depiction of mature themes, but the author doesn't seem to comprehend. 10 days in Sweden. When I come back, you won't recognize the way that I walk and the look in my eyes. With hope in my heart, I will attempt to restart my life over again. 10 days in Sweden, 10 days in Sweden. Yeah, so that was song number 3. We're making good progress. Maybe we're going to get through the set list today. Yeah, I'm going to add it to my list of completed items on stream. Let's see if anything is happening in chat. Best lyrics, thank you. Thank you. What's that? Ram? Oh, this world songs? It says on it has just some pre-programmed tunes. I'm not quite sure which ones, since I'm not really using them. I'm not even sure how to turn it on. Oh, okay. I see. Next one is this song. Probably the most famous song by Baxter and Burr, a duo which I consist 50% out of. I'm half of that duo. Have you played these songs at the convention, Miles? Some, or maybe not. The next one I sort of have. We did have a Baxter and Burr concert at Nordic FuzzCon once. That's very, very different from me just playing solo. It was a lot more high-tech with a lot more playback and stuff. This is just me and a keyboard for the most part. By the way, I like that song. Oh, thank you, Magic Man. Your voice seems to hold up well. That's good. Or do you mean because I was sick? I do still have a bit of a cough, but I think my voice is mostly okay. Hopefully I'm hitting most of the notes. I had a bit of imposter syndrome just before starting, if that's the right term of it, being very unsure whether I can sing at all or not. I think most artists, most creative people have moments like that. And I know I'm not a good singer, technically, but personally I've always enjoyed singers who are more technically imperfect, who are more interesting voices, personally, so hopefully I'm somewhere in that category at least. Oh, this is another one with where I might have to do some scrolling for the lyrics during the song, so I might mess up again. Excuse me. Getting very...
Doing great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rexam. Thank you for the bits. For the cheering. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I can use it to fund some Hesburger in Finland when we get there. Let me see. It will come a time to shine, hopefully, powered by tea. It is common, but I'm glad it didn't overwhelm you. This has been very lovely. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I do like to keep my concerts, when I've done them in real life, trying to keep them fairly chill and talkative as much as possible, but it is always, you know, a bit daunting when there are people out there and you don't want to mess up at least too badly. Twerk it like Mufasa. Good evening, Midnight Pup. I hope you're doing well. And I'm glad you liked the decorations. Speaking of conventions, have you went to the Sodacity Comic Con? No. Where does that one take place? But yeah, no Twerk It Like Mufasa today, unfortunately. It was originally on the set list, but I didn't have time to rehearse it or anything, so maybe for the next one. But the song coming up is, I guess, a bit more of a chill version of Cheese Party. Cheese Party gets tricky to perform when you're just solo and without any fancy stuff going on. Trying to get a party mode going doesn't work quite as well. And this one I had a bit of trouble with when rehearsing, but we will see. We'll see. So, turning everything off and turning the reverb on. It works when enjoying your company very much. Oh, nice. You wrote it and you need to rehearse. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty horrible at remembering lyrics, for example, and at hitting the right chords. Let's see. Which chords does this song have? Well, it has those chords. Okay, I think this is the right tempo. Let's see. Mozzarella, camembert brie, Roquefort Gouda. Give all your cheeses to me. Give all your cheeses to me. Cheese party, cheese party, cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party, cheese party, cheese party, having a good time now. Cheese every morning, cheese every night. Cheese will make everything right. Cheese from twilight till the break of day. Seize the cheese, I'm living my way. Seize the cheese, I'm living my way. Cheese party, 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 having a good time now. Who needs underwear when you got camembert? Oh, I think I missed something here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. No, almost. Come on, get back on track. Ba-da-boom. Okay, there I think we have it. Okay. Ba ba ba. Who needs underwear when you got camembert? Who needs clothes at all when you got Parmesan? Ba 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 Parmesan. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 Parmesan. Ba 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 ba. Cheese party, cheese party. Darn it. Come on. Cheese party, cheese party. There we are. Cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party. Having a good time now. Having a good time now. Okay, and now everyone at home can feel free to sing along if I manage to press roughly the right chords here. I know people love sing-alongs to songs during concerts, especially when people can't actually see whether or not you're singing along, and no one is there to judge you on your singing skills or lack thereof. You can just say that you sang along and be lying about it for all I know. So, but yeah, please, we can sing along now once we get back to the chorus. And here we are. Cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party, having a good time. Once more. Cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party, cheese party. Cheese party, having a good time now. Oh, stop didn't register. There we go. Done. There we go. Perfect. That was one of the tunes I had a bit of more trouble with when rehearsing. But went good enough. Good enough. And thank you for the tea redeem, Urban. Let's see how the tea is doing. It's still there. It's still there. Now I'll just catch up with the chat while I'm slurping. I sing in the shower and I didn't even realize my roommate can hear. My second roommate came in to ask me to stop because it was so off-key. It was hurting his... That's sad to hear. You could install auto-tune in the shower, would be cool. That would be neat. That's my solution. Let's see. Loving this chill version. Thank you. Did mess up a bit, but that's life. Life is messed up. Nice save there. Save there. Thank you. Have you thought about singing Lullaby for the pups out there that need sleep? I actually have a Lullaby coming up later, Midnight Pup, if you're around when that time comes. This one might be your favorite. Thank you. Slowly sinks into the ground because I haven't been fed cheese. Everyone needs cheese. Where are all the mice? They are missing a lot now. Yeah, need to get some mice in here. Except they'll be having all the cheese. It'll be less for us. Okay. Okay, let's see. What's next on the list? What is the next song? We are now switching keyboards. We are switching keyboards. I think this will be quick. Yeah, here we have a new keyboard. We're fancying it up, having variation and stuff here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it should be at roughly the right volume. There we go. I think that should be correct. There we are. I actually, the tiny keyboard that I was using earlier, I still have the T-cam going. Don't mind if I do. I spent like an hour plus looking for it last night, couldn't find it. But then I found it, so that's my engaging story. Auto-tuned in the shower sounds strange, especially if you watch Twitch in the shower. You can auto-tune the Twitch. I'll tear those Mises to pieces. Hanna-Barbera cartoon reference. Is that... Which one is that? Sounds familiar. Are you familiar with the Bear Park Cafe in Helsinki? I've not heard of that. We actually have a bear park, not a cafe, but like an actual bear park. Not too far from where I live. It's a pretty nice area. I've never been like at the actual park. But I believe they have bears. Okay, yeah, the next tune is called, I think it's called On My Own. That's the title I've written down here. And for this one we need harmonica. We actually have a music video of this one that was made by Easy Wolf. Easy Wolf, if anyone is familiar with him, a fursuiter and professional movie maker. I believe he works on, does movie stuff, does filming stuff as his actual work. He made the Bitter Lake fursuiter movie. He made the infamous All the Single Furries music video, and it's done plenty of other fursuit music video as well. And he made a music video for this song, which is out on the YouTubes, if anyone is interested. Yeah, let me just see if anything is going on in the chat before I jump into the world of music. Talking about the cafe. Interesting. I have to give that a look. Okay, sure. Oh goodness. I better turn those off now. Let's see, so... Yeah, this is presumably called On My Own. I walked alone through the town, trying to take my mind off everything. And the snow was falling down. I don't think we'll see another spring in this town. Making footprints in the snow. In 10 minutes they will all be gone. No trace of where I go. So I guess I'll just keep moving on my own, on my own, on my own, on my own. There we go. We are back. Can't believe I scared you. Well, some of those redeems can be pretty jump scary. I got a Night in the Woods vibe from it. Thank you. I actually, unfortunately, didn't make the set list since I didn't have the time to rehearse it. But originally, I had Die Anywhere Else on the set list, the Norwegian translated version of Die Anywhere Else from the game, hit game, Night in the Woods. But maybe next concert if I if I do more, which I hopefully will. Since the idea, my desire is to try to do it. The goal is to do it once a month, but it will probably be more realistic is once every other month or something like that. But hopefully making it a semi-regular thing if I think this one went went successfully-ish. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it, Urban. The tune sounds familiar, but it was what I was expecting. And nuts! And good evening, Grade Tree. Nuts, indeed. Good evening, Grade Tree. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for stopping by. Hope you are having a good. Is it Thursday? Yeah, it is Thursday. Hope you're having a good Thursday.
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. Okay, I'll get rid of those. There we go. Nice and quiet. Glad I could drop in during my lunch break. Oh, it's your lunch. Nice. Then hopefully I won't mess up too badly. Hopefully I will hit all the right notes. Yeah, this one is I guess I turned off the notifications there a bit prematurely, but that's fine. So just to briefly explain the song, this is from The Lion King. I'm just seeing the first part of it, since it has a lot of words, and it has a tricky part in here, which I might mess up at. I messed up on it most times when rehearsing it, but that's fine. This is just a test concert after all. It's not a real concert. So this is from The Lion King, and I have asked in my chat during Hakuna Monday a few times which is people's favorite song from the Lion King franchise, and this seems to be the current winner. We had a few different answers, but this seems to be the current winner. So I'm going to try to give this a try and camp it up. So let's see here. There we go. There we go. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside. No, sorry. Start again. There we go. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside. But thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all on upstairs, but we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. Bum 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 bum. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. As shining new hera is tiptoeing nearer. And where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. An injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared. An injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared. Yeah, so that was an attempt at singing Be Prepared, the first part of it. Hopefully sounded okay. More emotion and evilness, sorry. Maybe next time I can make it more evil sounding. And good evening, Lars, and welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. Lunch is going well. That is good. Having anything yummy for lunch? Great tree. Having cheese. Love your cover. Ah. Asterisk, blush, asterisk. It's a fun song to sing as long as you camp it up a bit and have fun with it. And not as difficult as most of the other songs from The Lion King. So that seems to be the current favorite song from people who are frequenting Hakuna Monday. Sounded plenty evil, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's try for this one. This is, I probably say this about, or something similar about all the songs. This is one I was unsure about when rehearsing, but it is the only Norwegian language song on the list, so let's just go for it and see what happens. It's sort of about the sun. It sort of has two choruses. One is I don't care about you, and the second chorus is if you think I do, then you are wrong. And then it has a bridge that talks about the sun. Lyrics are good, just trust me. Yeah. So, there we go. Pausing there. Giving some reverb. Oh, I think, was this one that needed a bit more? Yeah, okay, I think there we are. Let's see how this goes. Jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. 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 Og hvis du tror jeg gjør, så tar du feil. Ja, hvis du tror jeg gjør, så tar du feil. Og jeg er ikke som solen. Jeg varmer ei dine kinn. Lyser ikke opp veien du går på. Og hvis du stirrer på meg, kan jeg ikke gjøre deg blind. Jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Nei, jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Nei, jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Og hvis du tror jeg gjør, så tar du feil. Ja, hvis du tror jeg gjør, så tar du feil. Og jeg er fortsatt ikke som solen. Jeg gir deg ikke vitamin D. Og en dag på stranden blir ikke ødelagt, selv om jeg ikke blir med. Og jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Nei, jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Nei, jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Nei, jeg bryr meg ikke om deg. Yeah, there we are. Oh goodness. I'm seeing some... Oh, did you? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Urban. Thank you very much. I got confused since it didn't show up in the thing and didn't make any sounds or anything, but thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Definitely appreciate the support, and that you and hopefully not too many others have been chased away so far by my wonderful music. Was this another language? Yes, it was Norwegian. It was Norwegian, Yogi. Yeah, so probably not too understandable for most there. And let's see here. Yeah, now I'm going to play a couple of shorter songs in a row. I believe some here are familiar with this one. Made it as a Christmas present for another streamer. The streamer known as Bonefoot. Because I felt like doing it and thought it would be a fun challenge. The finished sort of studio version sounds pretty awesome. This is then going to be a lot more stripped down. The finished version was the arrangement was made by Sirius, another furry who's pretty great at doing music stuff. But yeah, so it's a sort of a theme song for Bonefoot, the streamer. Trying to remember. I'm probably going to mess that up, but that's life. Life is messed up. Me. It's Bonefoot. It is Bonefoot and Freddy. Let's see. Trying to just find which tone to jump into here. It's Bonefoot and Freddy. Should do it like that. Broadcasting voice. It's Bonefoot. It's Bonefoot and Freddy. Gonna play some games and cause some trouble. It's Bonefoot and Freddy. Gonna make some progress and pop some bubbles. It's Bonefoot and Freddy. Howdy yee-haw, hallo axroka. Howdy yee-haw, hallo axroka. Howdy yee-haw, hallo axroka. Howdy yee-haw, hallo axroka. There we go. We managed to get through it in the end. Yeah, so is there anyone who hasn't checked out Bonefoot and his streams yet? I recommend doing so. They are a good time. Oh, and and Freddy is Bonefoot's cat, by the way. So that's why it's Bonefoot and Freddy. The streamer is Bonefoot, cat is Freddy. And you can hear the full-on studio version in during his streams at the start. You can also hear it. I think it is on the fan art section of his Discord. You can also get it on my Patreon for those that might be supporting over there. I think you have some bonus versions there as well. And good evening, the Scala, or the Scala, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Hope you're having a good evening, and thank you for stopping by. The Treat King of Northern Finland. And the next song is also a short song. Yeah, I think the levels are fine there. I think you can call me Scala. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. But yeah, hope you're doing well, and thank you for stopping by. Just having a concert attempt here. I think it's going okay-ish so far. Next song is about taking naps. It's sort of a kid song. So if I ever were to try to make like a kid song EP or something, this might be on it. Because naps do suck, after all. Naps are good. Okay, naps can also be good. Sure, yes. And naps can suck. That's yeah. Better not alienate my audience here. My all the nap fans in the audience. Okay, let's give this a try. Everything should be fine. Yeah. So this one doesn't have a title. Maybe it's called Naps. Maybe it's called I Don't Want to Take a Nap, since that's sort of the chorus. I don't want to take a nap. Only babies need to do that. I'm bursting full of energy. I'm not sleepy. I don't wanna take a nap. Only babies need to do that. I'm bursting full of energy. I'm not sleepy. Don't wanna take a nap. 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 Yeah, so anti-nap song, maybe I can call it that. Maybe that would work. But naps can be nice, I will admit. I will admit defeat on the point. Oh, now we only have 2 songs left. Only 2 songs left. And we will be fancying it up again here. Having some more variation. Let's see, how do I do this? I need to connect this. Need to connect this over here. Yeah, I think that will be correct. Okay. Can't believe Twitch doesn't have a single lit lighter emotes. I do want to add, if I do keep having concert events, I do want to add some sort of redeems that can be used like as applause or something similar. But that's That's a problem for future miles. First, I have to see if if everything works, if concerts are feasible to have on stream. So I'm going to use the, I think this is called Bliptronic. I think this is Bliptronic 5000 or something. You can chain several of these up with one another, and I would love to have another one, but they're out of production and hard to get a hold of. Since it is just having one gets very tricky to use for music stuff. It plays a loop, These are basically like music keys, but the loop is very brief, so you have to have a song that works with. It's very restrictive. Unless you have several, then you can just chain them up, but I only have one, so I can only use it on maybe on only one song that I have that sort of fits with it. It's called Bigger Than the Room. Bigger Than the Room. And is partially about happy hardcore, the genre of music, happy hardcore, and is probably another example of a song with elements based in reality, but without it actually being autobiographical in its entirety. Let's see here if things are working. Let's test. Yeah, that's working. Let's see if this is working. Oh, hopefully there wasn't a sharp sound there at the start, so apologies if there was. So that's how it sounds like. You know, you can add more stuff by pressing these. But yeah, tricky to use live. If I had several, would be a bit easier. Let's see, how does this one go again? Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to remember now. Underneath my bed, there's a box of old CDs, mostly German happy hardcore from the mid to late 90s. I listen to them now and then, and I think about you. It's not very often, but whenever I do, how I still remembered we were bigger than the room. Our families knew nothing, or at least so I assume. The walls could not contain us, but they muffled the sound. Happy hardcore playing in Dolby Surround. Oops. Almost. We mimicked the voices as well as we could. A foreign language neither understood, but it didn't matter, we knew what they said. Hand in hand, heart in heart, laying in bed. Say you love me in German or your language of choice. I don't care about the language, I just want to hear your voice. I still remember when we were bigger than the room. Underneath my bed, there's a box of old CDs, mostly German happy hardcore from the mid to late 90s. I still remember. 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 Yeah, so that's the Bliptronic in all its power. And now I believe we will be switching to another gadget, actually. So 2 gadget songs in a row, and this is also the very final song. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. Messed up a bit in it, but that's okay. That's okay. Can't have a concert without breaking a few eggs. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Mess ups happen. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. Yeah. So, how do I need to do this? I need to, yeah, I plug this in there. Yeah, I need this cable here. So this will go from this to the keyboard. Yeah, so input is there. So anyone have any fun plans for the weekend that they want to share while I'm doing some cable connecting? Any fun things going on? So that goes there. This goes there. That should be correct. Now I think we are plugged in. I'm very curious about the audio levels on this one. What did I set it to again? Maybe this? We'll see. Is it actually comforting? Wait, it is actually comforting. Someone else is also going, wait, hold on, no. There we go. Yeah. I tried to have fun once, it was awful. And good evening. Good evening, Foofy. Hope you are doing well. Why did suddenly the weather report turn up on my screen? Go away. There we go. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Monotron, not familiar with it. It sort of modifies the keyboard. It modifies the sound that's coming in. It's fun, but tricky to use in any... Yeah, like it's... If you're just performing using this in a keyboard, it gets maybe not the sound that you want, but it is cool. It is cool. We can experiment a bit with it. Let's see here. Monotonous, yes. It actually does become monotonous. Yeah, and you can hear sound there in the background. Let's see. Hopefully audio level there isn't too bad. This is not a real song, by the way. I'm just freestyling. Loving the sound, that's good. And underclip, that's also good. That is good. Let's see here. How much is one of those things? I'm unsure. I think this one is also out of production.
would imagine somewhere around 50 euros to 150 euros. This was a gift from a friend of mine, which was cool. Very random gift. Let's see, what do I have it set to right now? Okay. So you can get some cool soundage, but yeah, it gets a bit monotonous. Let's see here. I think I have this one turned there, and there we go. Yeah, another one that that I was very unsure of when I was rehearsing it. But with the power of Wile E. Coyote, it will all go well. This is Occupy My Heart. Occupy My Heart. Inspired by the Occupy Wall Street movement, which is always topical. You don't need a permit nor a barricade. You don't need to impress with the signs you've made. Peppy slogans are not the way to start if your goal is to occupy my heart. A disgruntled mob won't do you any good, nor a megaphone to make yourself understood. You don't need to make your case through performance art if you want to occupy my heart. I highly recommend you go buy it differently. If my heart is the place you want to be, your first world worries about third world problems won't convert to love. It won't matter how many you get to sign. Your petition against the latest malign won't be enough to break through the rampart if you want to occupy my heart. If you want to occupy my heart, my heart. There we go. Yeah, so that was the final song of the evening. Now it's only smooth jazz ahead. Smooth jazz all the way, baby. And this is cool, but a bit monotonous, a bit restrictive. Hard to you know, perform a full set and use this for all of them. It's tricky. Great job, baby. Hooray, bravo. Thank you. Consider this concert a success. Bah, indeed. Yeah, thank you very much, Wrexham Urban. Glad you enjoyed it.
Nuts!
Nuts indeed. Nuts indeed. And where do I... Wagyu! Wagyu. I could do some very brief freestyling with this just to show off the sound briefly more, but that won't be, you know, that will just be for a minute or so. So you can hear more how it sounds, how it can sound like. And then the concert will be over. And if there are enough people, we can try playing What the Dub, which is a party game similar to Jackbox. We could try that briefly, but I think we need like 4 people total for that to be feasible. And if not, that is also fine. That is also fine. But I'll briefly play a little bit more with play around with this one. I can maybe do it without the reverb actually, so you can hear more how it sounds like naturally. Playing chords gets difficult. Oh, goodness. Lovely. Yeah, that's probably enough. Yeah, so that's how that sounds like. It gets tricky to use if you're only using this thing. Gets a bit monotonous. Very distorted, which I like that sound, but I feel like then my vocals should also be distorted at the same time. I'm feeling slightly fevery, that's not good. Yeah, but you're excused, Trexam. You should go to bed, rest. I feel like you could play the Bubble Bobble theme quite easily. I'm not familiar with it. I am unfamiliar. I used to use a sound sample like that deep noise one you had earlier in one game project. That's neat. Everyone's shocked. Maybe I have heard it. Maybe I have heard it that I just don't remember. But yeah, I hope you get better soon for exam.